Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, sir.
In the most holy name of Allah, He came to us in the person of Master Farad, Muhammad the Great Mahdi, and the one God to whom all holy praise is due forever, the Lord of all the worlds. We forever thank Him for His coming and for His raising up in our midst a divine leader, a divine teacher, and a divine guide in the personage of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, the last and the greatest messenger of Allah. So it is in their two great names that I would like to greet you once again, my beloved black brothers and sisters, in the Nation of Islam's greeting words of peace in the Arabic language, which is indeed the original language of the original black man. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. Before we go into our main lecture subject for the day, I would like to explain the meaning of the words Assalamu alaikum. They simply mean, for those of you unfamiliar with them, and there should always be at least a few of you who are unfamiliar with them, if we, the Muslims, the Eric Muhammad critics, and there are so many, if we, the Muslims, the Elijah Muhammad worshipers, instead of Master Farad Muhammad, and there are many, if we, the Muslims, the idiots in the name of Allah and His prophet or messenger, and there are many, if we are doing our job, and I wonder if there are any, if we are doing our job, there should always be at least a few who are hearing this message for the first time. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. And so if anyone just happened by some miracle to do that job, I would like to say to you who are unfamiliar with Assalamu alaikum, those words, when they are translated from your language, you say my language is English. Your language is not English. Let's get this thing going right now. Come on. Your language, black man, black woman, is not English.
Come on.
The white man's language is English. Your language is Arabic. That's not your only language. You have a family of languages because you have a family of people. Are you listening to me?
Sure.
Now, for those of you who are familiar with Islam, let me entertain you for a few minutes, since that's why you come and watch my videos anyway. You want to see what I might say this week that's exciting or entertaining or whatever. You didn't ask nobody to tune in. You didn't share it to your page. You didn't send it in a text message or an instant message. You didn't do anything to try to spread the message that I'm delivering on behalf of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. You just want to see what I'm going to say.
Come on.
Silly.
Come on.
Please find something else to do, because I'm not here for you.
Great.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. English, I repeat, is not your language, black man. It's not your language, black woman. English is the white man's language. Your language is Arabic. you have an entire family of languages that represents the oldest language family on the face of the planet Earth. What did I say you have? An entire what? An entire family of languages. Then I said you have an entire family of people. Now let's entertain the niggas who watch Minister Eric for entertainment. We are asked the question in Lost Found Muslim lesson number 1. Some of us refer to it as the 1 to 14.
Go ahead.
Why does the devil call our people Africans? Why does the devil call our people Africans? The answer is to make. This is the reason why the name Africa was given to that continent by the devils. This is the reason African was given as a name to we, the people from that continent, to make our people in North America believe. The white man is trying to cultivate in your mind a particular belief or a particular set of beliefs. Well, what's the set of beliefs? To make our people in North America believe that the people on that continent are the only people we have.
Come on.
And are all savage. He wants you to believe that the people on the continent he calls Africa are the only people you have. You don't have any people anywhere other than Africa. Are you listening to me?
Yes, sir.
He wants you to also believe that the people on that continent are all savage. So you don't have anybody but Africans, and the only people you have are savage.
Oh, man.
You don't have nobody. Are you listening to me?
Yes, sir.
This is what the white man wants you to believe.
Come on.
See?
The answer continues.
Yes, sir.
The original people
Mm-hmm.
call this continent Asia.
Yes, sir.
All right.
The original people, meaning the first people, call this continent Asia, but the devils call it Africa to try and divide them. Remember, he wants you to think that the only people you have are those on that continent, which divides you from all of the people you have outside that continent.
Right.
Are you with me?
Right.
All right. He wants us to think that we all are different. This is what the white man wants us to think. We're Africans. We're different from all of our people around the world. We're Africans.
Right.
Y'all all right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. But you have a family of languages.
Mm.
And the name he applies to the family of languages is Afro-Asiatic.
Come on.
The Afro refers to Africa,
Mm-hmm.
but he adds Asiatic to Africa.
Yes.
Are you listening to me?
Yes, sir.
But the white man wants you to think that the only people you have are in Africa. He doesn't want you to believe that you have any people in Asia.
Mm.
Talk back to me.
Right.
He wants you to think you're different than the people that are your people in Asia.
Right.
But the oldest language family on earth is Afro-Asiatic, which means that this family of languages is spoken by a family of people. The the population of whom stretches from Africa into Asia, stretches from Asia into Africa. Are you listening to me? It's one people populating two quote unquote continents. Are you listening to me?
Yes, sir.
What is another name he gives to the language family that is called Afro-Asiatic? Semitic. Uh-oh. Semitic. In order to be Semitic, it has to be dealing with Afro-Asiatic.
Come on.
Where do you get European Semites from? Talk back to me. You can't be European and be Semitic. Don't Semitic people speak a Semitic language?
Come on.
And if Semitic people are Afro-Asiatic people, then how do you get European Semitic people? Europeans speak Indo-European languages.
Go ahead.
Any language that is Indo-European is the language of European people.
Come on.
Hebrew is not an Indo-European language. So just because some Europeans move from Europe, they pack their bags and they illegally immigrate from Ukraine. They illegally immigrate from Russia. They illegally immigrate from Germany. They illegally immigrate from Poland and Austria. They illegally immigrate from Austria, other European countries. They illegally immigrate to Palestine. Are y'all all right? I wonder if anybody's learning anything other than me from what I'm saying right now.
Yes, sir.
Because what I'm saying, I just taught a billion different things.
Go ahead.
One of the number one issues in America's recent presidential elections was illegal immigration. Okay, so what? Well, I'll tell you what. If Americans elected Donald Trump to the presidency because of the issue of illegal immigration, if President Trump is consistent, which no one will ever accuse him of that, if President Trump is not a hypocrite, how in the hell are you so strong on illegal immigration when it comes to non-white people coming into America that you consider a white country, but you are supporting to the tune of billions of dollars in money and weapons to support and to sustain the illegal immigration of white Europeans into the land of non-white Asians, Arabs in particular, Palestinians. Are you listening to me?
Yes, sir.
What Israel represents would be the exact same thing as if illegal immigrants from Central and South America, let's just say Mexico, because everybody thinks if you're Spanish and you're in America, you're a Mexican. You might be from Salvador, you might be from Honduras, you might be from Nicaragua, you might be from any number of countries, but you're a Mexican. All niggas know is Mexicans.
That's true.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
What if the illegal immigrants who crossed the border from Mexico into America, what if by Russia, meaning Russia armed them, trained them, financed them, and they were successful in killing enough Americans and maintaining a position in America that they were able to take Texas back. Are you listening to me? If they were able to reclaim Texas, we're just going to say Texas because there's more that they would have to reclaim that used to be theirs. What if Mexicans, by way of arms, finance, training, you name it, took Texas and made it Mexico? Forget the real Mexico. What if they took Texas and made it Mexico? Would America recognize Texas as Mexico? Of course not.
That's right.
Are you listening to me?
Teach.
Would America resist the establishment and the continuation of Texas as Mexico? Of course not. But when white folk leave Europe and go to Palestine, and they are financed by Europe and America, trained and armed by Europe and America, and they kill enough Palestinians, drive them from their land, and set up a criminal settler colony, call it the state of Israel, all of a sudden that's okay.
Wow.
Y'all listening to me?
Yes, sir.
All of a sudden that's okay. And dumb niggas in America will be seen standing with damn crackers in America talking about we stand with Israel. Talk black to me. But if Russia crosses the border between Russia and eastern Ukraine, where the majority of the population is ethnic Russians, and we're Nazi Ukrainians, I'm not saying that because of no militant Muslim rhetoric. Nazi Ukrainians are murdering ethnic Russians in eastern Ukraine. And the ethnic Russians are appealing to their brothers across the border to help them stop Ukrainians from killing them. If Russia crosses the border and defends Russians, you make Vladimir Putin a war criminal. You issue an arrest warrant for Vladimir Putin. Y'all listening to me?
Yes, sir.
You arm, finance, train, and through arming, financing, and training Ukraine, you fight Russia using Ukraine as a proxy with the goal of the strategic defeat of Russia. But if Iran arms and trains and finances Hamas to resist the criminal occupation of Israel, where Palestine is concerned, that's okay. Russia can't defend its own people from Nazis in Ukraine. But Arabs and Iranians cannot help their Muslim brothers, their people, resist a foreign invader in the form of European so-called Jews. They can't So if Europeans whose language, whose native tongues are Indo-European languages, or Indo-European tongues, if they illegally immigrate into Palestine, where the people, Palestinians, are indeed Semites. Did anybody hear what I just said?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
The people of Palestine literally are Semites. Talk back to me.
Go ahead.
Arabs are a Semitic people. Arabic is a Semitic language.
Okay.
Hebrew is a Semitic language, which means the Hebrews are a Semitic people.
Mm-hmm.
If Europeans, if their native tongues are Indo-European, then this means, as I said earlier, these are not Semitic people.
Right.
But if they move to a land of Semitic people, murder them, drive them from their land, and criminally establish a colony, calling it the State of Israel, and then to fool people, to cover their crime,
That's right.
they make the false claim that that land belongs to them divinely.
Mm.
Are you listening to me?
Mm.
Yes, sir.
Then they adopt the Semitic language as their language. You're not listening to me. They adopt the Semitic language of Hebrew as their language. All of a sudden, they're Hebrews.
Right.
Now, if I move to China and I start doing like this,
Come Chinese.
I eat more rice. I fry it, of course.
Right.
I fry more rice, eat more rice,
Drink tea.
learn kung fu,
Yeah. Drink some tea.
drink more tea, wear a gi,
Right.
and I learn to speak, read, and write Chinese. I adopt the Chinese language. I start eating with chopsticks.
Right. Mm.
Am I Chinese?
No, sir.
That's the word.
No, sir. Mm.
Well, what's the difference in me doing that and Benjamin Milikowski going to Palestine, his name changed to Netanyahu? What's the difference? Talk black to me. If Hebrew is a Semitic language, that means the Hebrews are an Afro-Asiatic people.
Yes,
The
sir.
Hebrews were black.
Come on, brother. Man.
If there's any such thing as a Hebrew today, it would have to be someone black.
Come on.
Go ahead.
Come on now, original man.
A true Arab would have to be someone black.
Come on. Whoa.
No matter how mixed they are with the blood of non-blacks, they would have to be someone black. Arabs are a black people heavily mixed with white blood.
Go ahead, man.
Y'all ain't listening to me.
Go ahead.
Arabs are a black people who are heavily mixed with white blood.
Mm-hmm.
Let that sink in for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Aramaic is a Semitic language, which means the people who spoke it were a Semitic people, which means they were an Afro-Asiatic people, which means they were a black people.
Come on.
That means that the history of the Middle East is a history of black people whose native lands there in the Middle East became increasingly populated and whose blood became increasingly mixed with white people. Anybody listening?
Yes, sir. Mm.
There was a time if you went to Lebanon, wasn't nothing but black people.
Mm.
There was a time when you went to Syria, there was nothing but black people. There was a time when you went to Iraq, there was nothing but black people. There was a time when you went to Palestine, there was nothing but black people. There was a time when you went to Arabia, nothing but black people. But that area of the world experienced a heavy influx of white people from Europe.
Mm-hmm.
They mixed their blood with the blacks that were already there. And now you go there and many of them are light, bright, damn near, or even actually white.
Mm-hmm.
And so you no longer look at an Arab as black. You no longer look at a Syrian as black. You no longer look at a Lebanese or a Palestinian as black. You no longer look at them as that.
Mm.
Talk black to me.
Mm.
Now, if you were to open your Bible, remember, this lecture is not for you who are scoring me.
Mm. Go ahead, brother.
I give him a 4 for content today.
Right.
I give him a 3 for style. So I get a 4 for content, a 3 for style. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know what I get for hand movements, facial expressions, whatever. I don't know what scores I'm getting for that.
2.5.
Poses.
Yeah.
Niggas.
Yeah, brother.
Oops, whenever I say that, I get points taken away.
Right.
If I say a cuss word, points taken away.
Right.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Niggas, see? More points. But whoever thought that was funny, I got points.
Mm. Oh.
Silly. If you open your Bible in the book of Genesis, the 43rd chapter and the 23rd verse, the manner in which the righteous servants of God, whether they be the prophets or those that follow the prophets, the way they greet is by saying, "Peace be unto you."
Go ahead.
Now, what language am I speaking when I say, "Peace be unto you"? What language am I speaking?
That's English.
English.
Right.
So when I say, "Peace be unto you," am I speaking my language?
No.
Am I speaking their language?
Yes, sir.
No, I'm not talking about white folks. I'm talking about the viewers of the video.
Oh.
No,
No. You're speaking white man.
I'm a black man talking to black people.
Right.
So when I say, "Peace be unto you," am I speaking my language?
No, sir.
Am I speaking their language?
No, sir.
No.
Am I speaking their language?
Yes, sir.
The white man.
Yes, sir. Very exact.
I'm speaking the white man's language, right or wrong.
Yes, sir.
When I open the Bible and I read Genesis, am I reading my language?
No, sir.
I'm reading the white man's language.
Yes, sir.
Okay, wait a minute. As black people, what religion were we taught that the Bible teaches? I'm not asking what religion it actually teaches. I'm asking, what religion do we, as black people, believe that the Bible we got from white people, what religion do we believe it teaches?
Christianity. We believe Christianity, yeah.
Whose language is it in?
White folk.
White folks' language.
Mm-hmm.
And we believe that this book that's in the white man's language teaches the religion of Christianity, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if a Muslim says this book teaches the white man's religion, or that Christianity is the white man's religion, what is the damn problem? Talk to me. What's the problem? And subconsciously, we know that it's the white man's religion. Because subconsciously, behind all that hallelujah, behind all that thank you, Jesus, behind you want the white man's religion. You want the white man's language. You know English ain't your language, but you don't give a damn what your language is. You want the white man's language because you think the white man's language is superior. You think the white man's religion is superior.
Go ahead.
Because the white man's religion and language are part of the white man's culture, and you believe the white man's culture is superior. What makes you think that the white man's language, culture, and religion are superior to ours? Because the white man right now occupies a superior economic, social, political, and above all, military position to us. White man got power over us. So you think his language, his culture, his God, his religion must be superior because these are those that give him or maintain for him power over us. You're ashamed of your language. You're ashamed of your God. You're ashamed of your culture. You're ashamed of your religion. You're ashamed of your names. You're ashamed of everything black because white is in power over black.
Go ahead.
So you think white must be superior to black. You want to be a Christian because it's the white man's religion.
Go ahead.
And you think that by being a Christian, it makes you superior to black people whose religion is not the Christian religion. Are you listening to
Go
me?
ahead.
You want the Christian religion because that's the religion that affords the most upward mobility in white society.
Come on.
If you accept a religion other than Christianity, it makes it more difficult for you to be upwardly mobile in a society that is against you and it's Christian. Are you listening to me?
Yes, sir.
It's harder to be a Muslim in America than it is to be a Christian.
Come on, man.
Whether you black or white. It's harder to be black in America than it is to be white in America.
Come on.
Y'all all right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
And if a few whites try to make it a little bit better to be black in white America because they need your votes to get them in power over other whites in America. When the other whites regroup and take back power from those few whites, they'll start initiating policies from the government to destroy diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Come on.
Now, one of the main reasons they're so against it is because it's so pro-gay, lesbian, queer, transgender, and all that other garbage. But one of the super main reasons is it makes it a little tiny bit easier for blacks. Are you listening to me? There are whites in America who don't mind making it a little easier to be black in America if that will enable them to get into the halls of power over other whites in America. Is anybody listening to me this afternoon?
Yes, sir. Teach.
All whites want to be on top of blacks. All whites want to have a superior position over blacks. All whites. Are you listening to me?
Yes, sir.
If you're white and you're saying, well, I don't feel that way, the hell you don't. Yes, you do. It's your nature to feel that way. Talk black to me. If you don't feel that way, what the hell is wrong with you? You a dog and don't want to bark? You a bird and don't want to fly? Talk black to me.
Go ahead.
All whites, Democrats and Republicans, want power over blacks.
Go ahead.
Sink that in for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
But the majority of whites want to really, really in your face stick it to blacks. Are you listening to me?
Right.
The majority of whites want to openly, brazenly discriminate against blacks. These are the whites that resisted the changes brought about by the civil rights movement.
Go ahead.
That's the majority of white people.
Mm.
But there's a minority of white people
Come on.
who wishes to have power over the majority of white people because they have a different agenda than the majority.
Teach.
That would be the Democrats.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Go.
The Democrats are those white people who are more willing to experiment with alternative lifestyles. Y'all ain't listening.
Liberal.
They're liberal.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, brother.
Mm-hmm.
They're more liberal, which means they not only are more willing to tolerate difference, but they're even more willing to promote difference.
Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
If you a sissy, hey,
Right.
they're more willing to embrace that.
Right.
Right.
They're more willing to push that.
Uh-huh.
Are you listening to me?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
They don't want to stay in the closet.
Mm-hmm.
They want to come out the closet.
Right.
Are you listening to me?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Now, don't you think Republicans ain't sissies too?
Come on.
But they have enough respect for themselves to keep that garbage behind the curtain.
Mm-hmm.
Are you listening to me?
Right. Right. Tie your trash up.
They don't want to show both cheeks and the crack. Stop that, Minister Elliott.
Right.
But the liberals,
Want to show both right.
they want to drop their damn drawers and harvest moon the world. Y'all listening to me?
Yes, sir.
And to the majority of white people, that's an embarrassment. It's a disgrace.
Mm.
There is a minority of white people in this country relative to the majority. There is a minority of white people in this country that are willing to disgrace themselves as white people because they don't have enough pride and self-respect
Yourself. Right.
not to be the type of white people they are.
Savage. Right.
Hello?
Yeah. On the low level. Mm-hmm.
So if elections are held
Mm-hmm. Hide yourself.
and only whites can vote,
Mask off. Right.
the conservative whites will win every election.
Mm.
The white people that are in your face, I hate niggas, will win every election.
Go
Mm.
ahead.
The white people who are against civil rights will win every election.
Mm-hmm.
Because the majority of white Americans do not want even the appearance of equality and justice for black people with white people in America.
Come on.
Are you listening to me?
Always been that way. Yes, sir.
So if you're the minority of white people and you have your particular white folk agenda, but you don't have enough white people that will vote you into power where that agenda is concerned, what do you have to do?
Mm.
You have to coalesce.
Mm-hmm.
You need a coalition.
Mm-hmm.
Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
You don't have enough white people whose votes you can appeal to. So you got to start looking at non-whites. Are y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
You got to start looking to non-whites. And you have to form a coalition with the blacks, the browns, the reds, the yellows, the whatever. You need a rainbow coalition. Jesse damn Jackson.
Yeah.
He think Rainbow Coalition is his.
No. Go ahead.
Y'all all right?
Yes,
Come on,
sir.
man. Come on.
You need a rainbow coalition. You got to invite non-whites into a political coalition,
Go ahead.
making promises to non-whites who are locked in the damn sights, the gun sights of real whites. You need a coalition of non-whites to add their votes to your white votes so you can win against the conservative whites, the majority of whites. Anybody listening?
Yes, sir.
This is why the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad in the article, The National Election, says to you who are so proud that the white man allows you to vote. He said, you must remember that your vote is only powerful where the white man, in this case, it would be the Democrats. Your vote is only powerful where the white man can use it. Not where you can get any use out of it.
Right.
Where the white man can use it to get in power over his white brother. Then the messenger says, and when he wins, the promises he made to you, he doesn't have to fulfill them. He doesn't owe you anything. And that's why you always never get anything. Because he has to feed you, he has to clothe you, he has to shelter you. So what the hell does he owe you? Nothing. Talk black to me. Y'all all right?
Yes,
Sir. So the liberal white man makes you rosy promises, like the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches, makes you a bunch of rosy promises that he never ever fulfills.
That's right.
He knows that he can't deliver to you on the promises that he makes to you because the majority of white people will not allow him to. Do you get it? Hell no, you don't get it. Your dumb black AFFS will be in the goddamn voting booth pulling a Democratic lever or pushing something Democratic the next damn election that comes up. Are you listening to me? Make me sick. Integration, Christianity, and civil rights. Integration, Christianity, and civil rights.
Go ahead.
Slaves on the Democratic plantation. You damn near as bad as the niggas on the Republican plantation. I mean, listen, as a woman, I can see you falling victim to the man with the game.
Right.
The man with that heavy game. The man with that rap, with that swag, you know, and he just talking all that good talk.
Right.
And he just gets you out of everything he wants.
Right.
But the man that's telling you straight up, he ain't got no love, no respect, no nothing for you. I mean, up front telling you, ain't but one thing you can do for me. When he gets you, I can't respect you. He didn't fool you.
Right.
You actually were willing to be used by him. But the one that rapped to you, the one that kicked that game to you and made you think you was something to him more than what you really are, I can understand how you got fooled. Are you listening to me? Democrats pimp you. They turn you out. They make you believe they're down for you. The Republicans outright telling you, I ain't with niggas. So when you give Donald Trump the percentage of your vote that will allow him to keep the Democrats from having enough of your vote to put him in the White House, I can't respect you. So there's two types of niggas, and I don't respect either one. Straight up. You don't like it? What you want to do about it? I'm not challenging you to no fight. I ain't no tough guy. But I am asking you what you want to do about it, though, and I mean what I'm saying. What's up? I don't give a damn if you stop watching my videos. You ain't doing nothing I say any goddamn way.
Go ahead.
So what the flock? Go watch something else. I don't care.
Right.
Call my bluff if you think I'm bluffing. This ain't no reverse psychology. Prove I'm using reverse psychology. Get the hell off my video and go watch something else.
Come on.
Because there's other lanes out here for you to watch. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
And there are people who are deliberately and with malice aforethought choosing other lanes to promote them, to give you them as an alternative to me to watch.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Y'all ain't listening to me.
Go ahead.
Because you a bunch of checkers nigga in a chess game. You don't recognize chess moves when they're made. Because you's a checkers headed nigga. Y'all all right?
Go
Yes,
ahead.
sir.
When you're Eric Muhammad, the impact that you have with your message and delivery and spirit and dedication and morals, principles, values, there is a need to create an alternative to you.
Go ahead.
Are you listening?
Come on.
Because if you're Eric, you harder on the white man than a Buster Lane and sucker nigga who's an Eric wannabe, but ain't never gonna be. Are you listening to me? Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
You can't come up here and go as hard as I go every damn week and think ain't gonna be no pushback. But when you see the pushback, you won't recognize it as pushback. You'll think it's just damn coincidence. You'll think it's Allah blessing somebody.
Right.
Nitwit nigga. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All praises due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Come on, brother.
All right. So, two types of niggas. I don't respect either one. You got the type of niggas that are fooled by the Democrats. And the other type that is tooled by the Republicans. You should be wise enough by now to look at the Democrats and be like, if y'all don't get the hell out of here.
Right. Sign.
And you should be self-respecting enough, have enough dignity and pride to say to the Republic, you better not even think about it. Now, you Democrats, I can understand why you would think about it. But you goddamn Republicans, y'all all right?
Right.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Donald Trump and his ilk, anti-wokeism. Where did the term woke come from? Us. The white man has appropriated the term woke from us and turned it into something other than the meaning we gave it.
Right.
Woke is supposed to mean a black person who knows that the Egyptians were black.
Go ahead.
that we built the pyramids of Egypt. We built the Sphinx of Egypt. We are the fathers of civilization. That's what woke is supposed to mean.
Yes,
Come on.
sir.
Woke is supposed to mean a black person who does not believe they are inferior to white people
Come on.
because they have learned the knowledge of themselves.
Go ahead.
Mhm. Come
They
on.
are no longer miseducated Negroes asleep to the true history of the blacks and the whites.
Go ahead.
Woke is somebody that knows that Islam is the black man's religion, that Arabic is the black man's language,
Sir. Mm.
that Christianity is a false slave-making religion that the white man has used to gain power over non-whites all over the world.
Come on.
That's what woke used to mean.
Mhm.
Are you listening to me?
Yes, sir.
All of a sudden, white folks done took woke and made it what they wanted to mean.
Right.
A bunch of liberal, ultra-liberal, disgusting garbage.
Come on, man. Mm.
Y'all all right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
How the hell is you woke and a faggot? Ain't no woke fags.
Come on, man. Sleep.
How the hell you woke and you butch?
Mm.
Go ahead.
Ain't no woke dykes, god damn it.
Mm.
How the hell is you woke and you a transgender or queer?
Don't
Come on.
make sense.
You ain't woke.
Mhm.
You sleep as hell.
Gee.
Please.
Don't give me all this white man's filth and degeneracy as woke.
Come on, man.
Please.
Mm.
A black fag needs to wake up.
That's right. That's right.
Go ahead.
You got a black man you looking at from behind,
Come on, man.
Oh, man.
and there's a black woman standing right next to him, and you looking at her from behind,
Mm.
and you choose the man.
Dang.
Nigga, you sleep.
Right.
If you was to open your eyes, you going for that sister, nigga.
Go ahead.
You ain't woke.
Mm.
Come on.
Talk black to me.
Right.
Right.
And don't let them both turn around.
Come on, Woodman.
Please.
And that sister bumping upstairs.
Right, right.
And you choose the man, nigga, you sleep.
Come on, man. Come on.
You ain't woke.
Come on, man. Go ahead. Right, right.
What the hell is wrong with everybody?
Mm. Mm.
So there is a minority of white people who are filthy, degenerate, sleep as hell. They not woke.
Mm. Mm.
It's the conservative white man that's woke.
Right.
He's a white man that understands I'm a white man.
Go ahead.
I'm against niggas.
Mhm.
I'm for white people.
Right.
And I'm against black people. I want power over black people to use them, misuse them, abuse them, oppress them, murder them.
Please.
I'm a white man. Hell, that's what I'm here to do.
Mhm.
Y'all all right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
All right. But the white man who's asleep
Go ahead.
is willing to compromise with the black man, give the black man a little more justice, just a little, than the real white man, in order to have power over the real white man,
Mhm.
to keep the real white man from instituting and maintaining policies for real white people. Are y'all listening to me?
Yes, sir.
The real white man is the Ku Klux Klan.
Go ahead.
That's the real white man. All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Mm.
The real white man is the white man that is for white pride, white power.
Mhm.
That's the real white man. How the hell you call yourself white and you're against white power?
Mm.
You're against white pride.
Mm.
You're against white nationalism.
Come on, man.
All of the things that made white people a great people. All of the things that keep white people in power over non-white people.
Go ahead.
How the hell is you a real white person and you stand against those things? You're asleep, that's why. And this is why the white power, white nationalists, white pride crackers look at you who are not that. And they say you need to wake up. Talk black to me. Donald Trump is against woke when it's black people. But he stands for woke when it's white people.
Go ahead.
And I'm not mad at Donald Trump for that.
Nature.
That's his nature.
Real.
You a white man, be a white man.
Right.
But when it's time for me to be a black man, shut your cracker mouth and let me be black. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
I'm for black people.
Right.
I'm against white people.
Go ahead.
I'm for black people. I'm against white people. Straight up. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
I want to see the black man in power, and I don't want the black man to be in power over white people. I want the black man to be in power over only black people because ain't no damn white people around to be in power over.
Come on.
I want white people gone. Y'all all right?
Go
Yes,
ahead.
sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. I want to be able to look anywhere on this planet and ain't no white folks there.
Come on.
And I sure as hell don't want to look outside this planet and find no crackers there. Straight up. I'm black. Why would I think or feel any different? Make me understand that. Why should I want a single white person on the planet Earth? Why? You think it's so ridiculous for me to say what I just said, but if I sit you down, because that's your emotional reaction, but if I sit you down and try to have a logical and intelligent conversation with you, okay, tell me why I should want white people on Earth. You ain't going to be able to tell me. In what way is it in my interest as a black man to have a goddamn white man on the planet Earth? Explain it. You got niggas running around, brother. Word is bond to Allah. You got niggas running around talking about diversity. That it's not good for us to just be around us only.
Right.
That we need, you heard what I said.
Yep.
You must not ran into none of these damn folks.
I have.
There are niggas running around who believe
Diversity.
that it is not in the best interest of their children to only be around their kind. They want them to experience other races, other this, other what? And when they say other races, they're talking about white folks. Listen to me very carefully. Latinos and Asians are consolation prizes to these diversity niggas. They're consolation prizes. They're silver and bronze medals. They're second place prizes. They're the second place trophies. You want Becky, you end up with Maria. And you happy running around with Maria because you really wanted Mary, Miss Mary. But you got Maria, Senorita, as a consolation prize. And so since Maria is closer to Mary than Shaquita, you think you done stepped up. Talk black to me. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
You are not talking that diversity talk because you want to be around Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, other Latinos,
Right.
and damn Indians. You understand what I'm saying? I shouldn't have said damn Indians because in this particular case, I'm not trying to disrespect Indians. And I'm not talking about Native Americans right now.
Right.
I'm talking about East Indians.
Okay.
That's not the reason you talking this diversity talk.
Yes, sir.
You talking this diversity talk because you want to be integrated with white people.
Go ahead.
But if diversity hands you a consolation prize and you can be around East Indians, you got Indians that have been here with you for the whole time you've been in America, who fought the white man with you,
Right.
who fought the white man for you, who gave you shelter and refuge when the white man was after you. You ain't trying to integrate with them.
That's right.
You're trying to integrate with the ones who believe in a caste system in India that puts black people at the bottom and keeps the white Indians at the top. Those are the ones you want to integrate with.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. See.
Go
You're an untouchable in India.
ahead.
Go ahead. Talk about it.
That's what they call niggas in India.
That's right.
When I say niggas, I mean black people. They don't use the term nigga.
Yes, sir.
Untouchables.
Damn.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
The white man calls you untouchable in America, but he uses the word nigga.
Right.
Mm.
Come on.
Y'all listening to me?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Go ahead.
I'm trying to wake you up. I don't think I'm succeeding, but it's my job, so I'm going to do it any damn way.
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. So this minority of white people, back to them again, that's always making rosy promises to black people, have us looking forward to a future that is bright for us with the white man of America.
Come on.
When you have white people like liberal Democrats patting you on your back, rubbing you on your head,
Come on.
making these damn promises to you, you forget all about the Trumps. You forget all about the MAGA white people. You forget about them. You pretend. You go into a state of denial. You deny. You pretend that the MAGA white man isn't there. That what represents white people is the liberal white man who makes these stupid promises to you that he knows MAGA white people will put a stop to.
Right.
Are you listening to me? Now, I said all of that to say this, which is what I was saying in the beginning. This is why you want to be Christian. This is why you want to speak English. This is why you want to be named Johnson and Williams and Smith and Jones. Because you believe in the false promise of white people of a bright future for black people if you as black people roll with white people.
Go ahead.
Talk back to me.
Go ahead, buddy.
So when you bring Islam to your people, they don't want to hear it.
Right. They don't.
They don't think they have a
Right.
bright future as black people in Islam. They don't think they have a bright future as Muhammad, as Shah, as Kareem, as Ali. They believe that their brightest future, their chance for the brightest future is as Jones, Williams, Smith, Johnson, Jackson. That's why they hold on to the white man's names. So if a nigga's name is Umar, and his next name is Abdullah, but his last name is Johnson,
Right.
And you got a club that's about breakfast. You the bacon and eggs club. You oatmeal niggas. You Captain Crunch niggas. You dumb, stupid, ignorant, lame, buster, sucker, Fruit Loop niggas. With your breakfast club, you keep bringing this Johnson nigga to run his damn mouth about a bunch of nothing because you such idiots, you don't even realize that for him to just go with Johnson means he has no business talking to you. But hell, nigga, what your name is?
Right.
It ain't like your name is Hakeem Saladin Mustafa Muhammad Shaheed.
Right. Go ahead, brother minister.
You the white man's nigga yourself.
Go ahead.
Talk black to me.
Right.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Roland Martin.
Come on, man.
Yes, sir.
A fat, silly looking, I don't know what this nigga look like. He don't know what the hell he look like. A
Right.
fat, silly nigga, boy, let me tell you something. I seen this nigga disrespecting Khaled, I wanted to kill him. Talking about how he got gangster with Khaled. A punk nigga like him.
No, bro.
He got gangster and cussed Khaled out.
Please, man.
I wish they'd have been someplace under some circumstances where Khaled didn't have to be worried what the consequences was going to be.
Right.
Because if he'll throw another Muslim through a damn window and break his leg, you know what he'd have did to Roland Martin?
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Faggot nigga.
Right.
Roland Martin.
Mm-hmm.
Why you want to be Martin? Martin. Martin.
Yeah.
Roland Martin.
Self-explanatory.
All these cracker-loving Negroes who don't even want their own name, don't want their own language, don't want their own nation, don't want their own flag, don't want their own anything. White folks, will you please give me more of what belongs to you? Share with me, white man.
Awesome. Man, that's what we said. House niggas.
So when we come to you and we say Assalamu alaikum, you ain't trying to hear that. That's that Muslim stuff. You want that Christian stuff.
Right.
You want that Jackson stuff. You don't want that Ali stuff. You don't want that Muhammad stuff. You want that Jackson, Johnson, and Smith stuff.
Right.
Talk black to me. You want a Jackson, Johnson, and Smith language, a Jackson and Johnson Smith religion, a Jackson, Johnson, and Smith God. You want a Jackson, Johnson, and Smith culture. You want to live in a Jackson, Johnson, and Smith country. You want a Jackson, Johnson, and Smith flag. We know you want a Jackson, Johnson, and Smith job. Hello?
That's right.
Meanwhile, Ibrahim has gold. Y'all listening to me?
Yes, sir.
Mobutu has cobalt. Who's picking up on what I'm saying? Huh?
Natural resources.
You got Muslim so-called Africans living in countries that are so rich, so wealthy in resources. It's ridiculous. But you asking Allstate for a piece of their damn rock. Or is that Prudential? That's Prudential.
Yeah, yeah.
You asking Allstate for a friend.
Yeah.
Right or wrong?
Come on, man.
Talk black to me. You asking Chase for some Morgan. I mean, really. You some Fargo. You got enough mineral and agricultural resources at home where you damn from for you to have more wealth than the white people of America have. But you don't want it.
Right.
You are satisfied with allowing the white man to go over there and get it and make a heaven for himself instead of you going over there and getting it and making a heaven for yourself. Talk black to me. You think God favors white people over black people.
Come on.
Because that's the narrative white people have made black people believe. But if that's the case, why does the white man have to go to Africa to get the things he needs to be powerful and wealthy in America and Europe?
Go ahead.
God blessed you with the land that is the wealthiest and most minerally rich. God gave it to you. And you sit in America begging the white man to give you some of the crumbs from the table that he built by gaining access to resources that belong to you. Because you're not even trying to compete with him for those resources.
Come on.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Right.
Arabic, black. Come on, man. Talk about something else. Hell no. Arabic, black. You know what else comes with Arabic, jackass? Mr. and Mrs. Hallelujah and thank you, damn Jesus. You know what else comes with Arabic, genius? Oil. You know what comes with oil, jackass? Billions. Hello?
Everybody.
Damn, praise the Lord and thank you, Jesus. Assalamu alaikum. I'm with that salam alaikum. No ham, no bacon. Because I'm with that oil, baby. That's what comes with assalamu alaikum. Are you listening to me?
Right.
Assalamu alaikum comes with oil. Assalamu alaikum comes with gold. Assalamu alaikum comes with cobalt. Assalamu alaikum comes with manganese. Assalamu alaikum comes with all kinds of mineral wealth and resources.
Oh, yeah, man. Come on, man.
And assalamu alaikum comes with women with some curves and bumps, nigga. Not no 2x4s. Not no big ugly Sasquatch looking chicks. Y'all all right?
Come on, man. Yes, sir.
Clarence Thomas.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Jenny Thomas is the word.
This nigga married to Bigfoot,
Come on. Jenny Thomas.
the former mayor of Chicago, Lightfoot.
Wow.
Little ugly sister with a big ugly wife.
Go ahead.
A Sasquatch looking cracker cave woman. Are you listening to me?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, she is dirty. Ooh.
Clarence Thomas better not ever let, what's her first name? I forgot. She better not let Mayor Lightfoot be alone with his wife.
Wow.
She liked them big ugly crackers.
Wow.
Come on.
And Lightfoot better not let Clarence around her wife. Because he liked them big ugly white chicks.
Well.
Everybody all right?
Yes, sir.
Not if you a big ugly white chick, you ain't. Don't get mad at me if you a big ugly white chick.
Right.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. Arabic, black. Hebrew, black. Aramaic, black. How do you say peace be unto you? I'll give it to you in 3 black languages. in the black language of Aramaic, the black language of Hebrew, and the black language of Arabic. In Hebrew, Assalamu alaikum. In Aramaic, Assalamu alaikum. In Arabic, Assalamu alaikum. What language did Jesus speak? Aramaic.
Come on.
So when Jesus in Luke 24 and 36 said, peace be unto you to the disciples, what did he actually say? Assalamu alaikum.
Come on. Peace.
But when a Muslim comes to you and says Assalamu alaikum, you feel a little uncomfortable because you're a Christian, especially you sisters. You're a Christian. You're with Jesus. So you think. But in Luke 24 and 36, Jesus, the man that you say you with, Jesus said, Assalamu alaikum.
Right.
In St. John, the 20th chapter, the 19th verse, Jesus said, Assalamu alaikum. In St. John again, chapter 20, in verse 21, Jesus said, Assalamu alaikum. But you, in the name of Jesus, feel some type of way when a Muslim says to you the same thing Jesus said. Assalamu alaikum.
Come on, brother.
Talk back to me.
Right.
No wonder the white man is getting rich off them resources that I ran down instead of you.
Understand.
Because the white man knows that Allah, Islam, and Arabic belong to you. But he doesn't want you to know it.
Come on.
Once you know Arabic belongs to you, once you know Islam belongs to you, once you know Allah belongs to you, then you will know the oil belongs to you. Uh-oh. Then you will learn when it comes to the intelligent Muslims of Africa, then you will learn that the gold belongs to you. The cobalt belongs to you. The zinc and the manganese belong to you. See, then you'll learn that. See, as a Muslim follower of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, I have the same mentality that Donald Trump has. I want them rare earth minerals.
That's right.
Are you listening to me?
Yep.
You think that because I come up here and clown, and you're absolutely right, I clown too much, I use too much inappropriate language. I'm not going to stop though. I'm just letting you know that I'm intelligent enough to know that that's what I'm doing. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Miss me with all of that.
Go ahead, brother.
I know what the hell I'm doing and why I'm doing it. You just shut the hell up and watch the video or get the hell off and watch somebody else.
Right.
I'm in control here.
Right.
All right. You think that because I act unintelligent in certain instances, that I'm a damn fool.
Right.
Hell no, I'm way smarter than you might think I am. I'm not up here teaching you what I'm teaching you because I want you to wear a bow tie and eat a damn bean pie jackass. I'm up here teaching you what I'm teaching you because I want you to gain control over enough zinc, enough cobalt, enough manganese, enough gold, enough oil reserves.
Right. Platinum, aluminum.
All of that. Bauxite. Need the bauxite for the aluminum. I want you to get enough control of those minerals. Not to mention the agricultural resources.
Right.
I want them in your hands to a sufficient degree to lift you up from the bottom of world civilization and put you on top. That's why I say Assalamu alaikum. That's why I say all praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. That's why I'm here as dedicated as I am. In spite of the fact you on my damn nerves and you frustrating the hell out of me. I want the best for you. Talk black to me. I'm sick and tired of you begging the white man for a job. I'm sick of you begging the white man for education and health care. You don't need the white man for nothing. God has blessed you with enough wealth that comes out of the earth that belongs to you. You don't need the white man. You just need enough damn brains. Wake the hell up. Do something for your black self. Are you listening to me? Damn. You don't need the white man to make college entrances more available to you. You don't need the white man to lift the glass ceiling in his workforce for you. You don't need the white man to do a damn thing for you but what James Brown said. I don't want nobody to give me nothing. Just open up the door and I'll get it myself. That's all you need the white man to do.
Come on, man.
But you refuse to unite under this flag and demand that that's what the white man do for you. You refuse to unite under it.
Go ahead, brother.
Talk black to me.
Sir.
The only thing I want from Donald Trump is the door. You hear me? The only thing I want from Donald Trump is the door. Get out the damn way. Open the damn door. And I'll get what the hell I want and need for myself. Are you listening to me?
Yes, sir.
The only thing that's going to wake us up and get us out of our condition is a message that contains 3 essentials in it: life, light, and power. Black people in America need a message of light, of life, and of power. Talk back to me. That's what we need. We need, first and foremost, a black liberation theology. Now let me tell you militants something. You black power-fisted niggas. You black fatigues and rifles niggas. You niggas that say religion is the problem. Let me tell you dreadlocking, flip-flopping niggas with your gowns and your dirty socks. Let me tell you something. Black people are a spiritual people by nature. When you try to contain black people in anything that is devoid of spirituality, all you're doing is wasting black people's time. The way we are built in our genetic code is a need, a desire for spirituality. Are you listening to me? So don't come to me with no non-religious garbage. Talking about put your religion in your back pocket. That's like going to a cat talking about put your tuna fish in your back pocket. You go into a dog talking about, uplifting dogs. You talking about put your bones in your back pocket. You stupid as hell. You don't know who you're talking to?
No.
Why would you say to black people, put your religion in your back pocket? What's wrong with black people's religion being in their front pocket? Well, religion divides us. You damn right. Religion is supposed to divide us. Whatever religion divides, that is what it is supposed to be dividing. We don't need to be embracing anything that religion shuns. Are you listening? No.
Come on, man.
We're black.
Come on.
We're religious.
Right.
Being religious is literally being black.
Come on.
The problem with religion is black people with the wrong damn religion. back pocket. You need to take the wrong religion out of any pocket and throw it away. You need the right religion. You need the true religion. And Islam is the right religion, and it's the true religion. Are you listening to me? Islam is the religion that you find black people being the most prosperous in. Yeah.
Right.
Y'all all right?
Sure.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. I forget who the author of the book Before the Mayflower was. But when you study black history before slavery, the most advanced, the most educated, the most technologically advanced black people in Africa were the Muslims. There were no black people who were more advanced, more prosperous in Africa than the Muslims. Y'all ain't listening to me. It was not black traditional Africans that conquered southern or Spain and southern France. That wasn't no traditional African religious niggas. That was black Muslims. Are you listening to me? It wasn't traditional religious black Africans that educated the middle-aged Europeans and produced for them a renaissance. That was black African Muslims. Talk black to me. When you find the black man in Islam, you find the most educated black man, the most advanced black man, the most technologically advanced, educationally advanced. You find the most civilized black man.
Come on.
I didn't say that's the only place you find an educated, civilized, and technologically advanced black man. But wherever you find a black man educated, civilized, and technologically advanced in Africa who is not Muslim, he is not the equal or the superior of the black man who is Muslim. Y'all ain't listening to me.
Right.
And history bears witness to what I'm saying. Islam is our religion. It is the natural expression of the black man's spirituality. Islam is the natural expression of the black man's spirituality. That's why when the black man comes in contact with Islam, when the black man accepts Islam, when the black woman accepts Islam, because it is so natural to us, it's like taking a seed and planting it in earth and under environmental conditions that are the most conducive to the growth of that seed. That's the best way I can explain it. I'm glad this brother realizes, thank you, that it's Ramadan.
Yes, sir.
Ain't no way in hell I'm supposed to be up here not drinking nothing during Ramadan.
Go ahead.
Can I get a alhamdulillah?
Alhamdulillah.
Islam is so natural to black people that when you take a black man or woman and put them in Islam, that is the atmosphere for black excellence more so than any other form of spirituality. Are you listening to me? And don't go trying to be no Arab or no Turk or no Persian. Just be yourself.
Go ahead.
The Arabs, Turks, and Persians got Islam from you.
Go ahead.
You don't need to follow no other Muslim people. Just be your black self. In the Sahel. What the hell do niggas know about the Sahel?
The Sahel.
What the hell do niggas know about Sahel?
Come on. They got some action over there.
Yeah, they got some action over there.
Yes, sir. I just seen.
In the Sahel, you had three great empires, Ghana, Mali, Songhai,
Go ahead.
or Songhay.
Yes, sir.
Y'all listen?
Yes, sir. Teach on.
The great West African empires of the Middle Ages. We're not even going to deal with the Moors in Northern Africa. In the Sahel, in Mali, you had a city called Timbuktu. And there's a university there called Sankore. You with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Muslims from the East who were scholars in Islam traveled to our university in West Africa thinking they was coming to school us on Islam.
Come on.
I'm not making this up. They got to our university in West Africa. I'm talking about sub-Saharan Africa, black Africa, as the white man calls it. And they were shocked to find that the scholarly standards were more rigorous than in the universities in their own land. Are you listening to me?
Come on.
But if you were living back then and you had that white mentality, you would have considered these some backward African savages who just learned to say salam alaikum. But the scholarship, the level of scholarship, the quality of scholarship in Africa of Islam was superior to the quality of scholarship in the other universities. They're not listening, Brother Gerard X.
Yes, sir. I understand.
You can talk that Al-Karaween all the hell you want to.
Come on.
You can talk that Al-Azhar all you want to. But when they came to Timbuktu, Sankore, they found the scholarship superior to anywhere else they had found.
Go ahead.
You don't need nobody else. You just need to respect yourself. Talk black to me. Islam is natural to you. To others, it's a learned behavior. To you, it's your very nature. All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. I don't need no damn Arab telling me about no Islam. I didn't say he can't tell me about nothing. I said I don't need no damn Arab telling me about Islam.
Yes, sir.
Hello? Let me get a hamdulillah.
Go ahead.
What does all of this have to do with my subject matter? Tell me what all of this doesn't have to do with my subject matter. Learn something about Minister Eric. Anytime that you oppose me on anything, I need you to understand something. I'm going to sit you down if you're willing to sit down, and I'm going to ask you 2 or 3 strategic questions, and I'm going to shut your goddamn mouth. Understand that about me. I'm not afraid of you. I know that you think on the surface. I know that if I take you just 3 levels beneath the surface of where you think, and I got you in my back pocket. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. Everything that I'm telling you is that you are made awake to on the coming of God. on the coming of God, a stop is put to Europe and America robbing you of the wealth of your mineral and agricultural resources by dividing you mentally from your people, making you think that the people on the continent that they are raping and robbing blind are the only people you have and are all savage. On the coming of God, you, black man in America, are the choice that God makes to be the cornerstone of a new world order. Are you listening to me? On the coming of God, the white man's world that was given power to rule for 6,000 years is dismantled. The white man is made the tail, and you, black man, are made the head. Are you listening? On the coming of God, there is a black power revolution that begins with the black man in America, spreads to the black man in Africa, and then throughout the world of the black man. That's what happens on the coming of God. On the coming of God, you discard the white man's God, the white man's language, the white man's religion, the white man's culture, because on the coming of God, you cease to believe that the white man is superior to the black man. On the coming of God, you are taught and you learn that the black man is the supreme being. On the coming of God, you stop praying to a dead prophet by the name of Jesus, getting no answer to your prayers because he's dead and he can't hear your prayers. On the coming of God, you stop praying to a mystery God up in the sky that nobody can see until after they die, in a place called the sweet by and by. On the coming of God, you learn that God is a man, a black man. On the coming of God, you learn that every time you look in the face of a black man, you're looking at God. Are you listening to me?
Yes, sir.
On the coming of God, you stop running around, black woman, in mini skirts and booty shorts. On the coming of God, you stop putting blonde dye in your goddamn hair. On the coming of God, you stop frying it, you stop dyeing it, you stop laying it to the damn side, you stop wearing human hair as a wig on your head. On the coming of God, you learn to respect your damn self to the point that you begin to behave in a more intelligent, civilized, and righteous manner. On the coming of God, you stop being a hoe. Yeah, I said that, damn it. On the coming of God, you stop being a hoe. You stop being a free-for-all woman. And you start respecting yourself to the point ain't nobody spreading your damn knees without a ring on your damn finger. Are you listening to me? On the coming of God, you ain't interested in nobody kicking no damn rap to you. On the coming of God, you want a man to be serious. On the coming of God, you want a man to be right. On the coming of God, you want a man to be responsible. You no longer want to be a sex toy for a dumb nigga or anybody else. That's what happens on the coming of God.
Go ahead.
And on the coming of God, as a black man, you begin to respect your woman. On the coming of God, as a black man, you elevate your woman. Are you listening to me? That doesn't mean on the coming of God you become a punk sucker nigga scared of your woman. Women don't like me. And I consider it an honor to not be liked by you. That means I'm not as punk and sucker as these simp niggas who scared of you. I ain't scared of you. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
I know what to do with your behind. On the coming to God as a black man, you understand that you are the man. And she must bow in submission to you. She does what the hell you say to do. And quick. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. On the coming of God, you don't tolerate no goddamn woman resisting you. I don't take no for an answer. I don't give as a question anything no would be appropriate for an answer. What the hell are you going to say no to me for? What am I bringing you that you need to say no to? Everything I'm bringing you is the best damn thing for you. Why would you say no? And that's why I don't take no for no damn answer. Are you listening to me? I come to you that's with that which is best for you, best for our children, and you're going to tell me no. You're an idiot. No what? You don't tell the white man no, Miss Nigger. You just tell us no. The white man come to you with a dead prophet, you say yes. The white man come to you with a white Jesus, you say yes. The white man come to you with a white name, you say yes. White man come to you with a white God, a white religion, a white language, a white culture, you say yes. Black man come to you with Islam, you say no. Get the hell out of here. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. White man come to you with integration, Christianity, civil rights, you say yes, black woman. Black men come to you with militant black nationalism, radical black separatism, revolutionary pan-Africanism. You say no, no, no. The hell is wrong with you? Hell no, I'm not taking no for no answer.
That's right.
Let these simp niggas take no for an answer. I'm not taking it. I know what's best for you, and I want what's best for you. I'm the genius in the relationship between me and the black woman. You're the jackass. You listen to me. That's how this is. I know you don't like the way I put that, but it is what it is. Hello. All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. You want a nigga that'll talk soft to you. You want a nigga that'll beg you. You so used to these rhythm and blues punk niggas. I'll pay your rent. I'll buy your clothes. I'll cook your dinner too. Soon as I get home from work. You love these begging punk simp niggas. Talk back to me. You don't like a man that's assertive. You don't like a man that's strong. You don't like a man that's confident, unless he's a white man. But you don't want to see those qualities in no black man. You don't like a black man who understands that he is in charge of you. You don't like that. You's a Willie Lynch chick. You're too damn masculine and you ain't feminine enough. And you want a man that's too damn feminine and ain't masculine enough.
Go ahead.
Talk black to me. You want a man that will treat you as his equal. You ain't no man's equal, Miss Nigger. You ain't no man's equal. When in the hell did black women become the equals of black men?
Go ahead.
When did that happen? When in the hell did you become the equal of the black man? Well, if you don't go sit yourself down some damn way and shut the hell up, you ain't no equal to the black man. Get in your damn lane and stay there. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. reading Fall of America, show you what simps we are, what punks we are,
Come on.
faggots. You read the Fall of America, let's go to the Fall of America, page 15. If you listen well, you can hear the screams. What can you hear, brother?
Screams.
Screams.
Yes, sir.
Who's screaming? Let's keep reading and you'll find out.
Man.
You'll hear the screams of a Negro co-ed in Tallahassee. Where's Tallahassee?
Lord.
Florida.
Yes, sir.
As she. So what kind of woman is this?
That's a sister.
This is a black woman.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Is she doing well?
She's screaming, sir.
So she ain't doing what?
Well.
She ain't doing well.
Yes,
She's
sir.
screaming.
Yes, sir.
Now this was back then.
Yes, sir.
But if you listen well, you can hear black women screaming all over America today.
Yeah, that's right.
Today!
Still screaming. Go ahead.
As she begs her 4 white abductors to leave her virtue intact.
Come on.
4 white crackers done grabbed a black woman and they about to rape her.
Yes, sir.
And she's begging them, please don't rape me.
Come on.
Are you listening to me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you listen a little longer, you can hear the pleas of a Milwaukee black mother. Now you got a black woman begging.
Come on.
One screaming in Florida,
Yes, sir.
another one begging in Wisconsin.
Yes, sir.
As she begs police to free her 6 and 7-year-old what? Daughters.
Boy.
Daughters. We only halfway through the paragraph and we got 4 black females, 2 adults, and 2 children.
4 of them in trouble.
4 of them.
In trouble.
Begs police to free her 6 and 7-year-old daughters from a white abductor.
Yes, sir. Another.
Now you got 5 white abductors.
Yes, sir.
4 of them abducted a black female adult. 1 of them has abducted 2 black female children,
Yes, sir.
and the black mother of those children is begging police to free them,
Come on.
who held them captive and took carnal liberties, meaning
Yes, sir.
4 abductors took the virtue of a black adult. Now you got 1 abductor taking the virtue of 2 black female adolescents,
2 babies.
2 children. They're not even adolescent at the age of 6. All right. Took carnal liberties with them for over 1 hour. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Now, what does the most honorable Elijah Muhammad teach us to do with the black woman? Respect them, protect them,
Protect.
elevate them.
Yes, sir.
Why weren't these women protected? Explain to me
Yes, sir.
why these women were not protected. Explain to me why these 6-year-old girls were not protected from being abducted by a white cracker.
Yes, sir.
Why wasn't that black woman protected from being abducted by 4 white crackers? Why? These acts of carnage, the messenger says, must come to an end. Now the messenger is saying to that end, meaning if we're going to get it to coming to an end, I suggest the following. What's the first thing he says in his suggestion? First, we. Is he talking about black women or black men?
Black men.
He's talking about black men.
We.
We. This is what we got to do.
Yes, sir.
If the black woman is to be respected, this is what we have to do. If the black woman is to be protected, this is what we have to do. If the black woman is to be elevated.
Yes, sir.
Now let's talk about what it is. must discipline. In a black woman's mind, I'm talking about that sassy nigga black chick. In a sassy nigga black chick's mind, a white man's nigga bed wench. In her mind, when you talk about disciplining her, you're being abusive. Yeah, you being abusive. You're talking about abusing her. You're talking about holding her back, keeping her down. The nigga's crazy. Tell her I said so. We must discipline our women. If any of them are so blind as to consort with our oppressors,
Right.
then we must take counsel among ourselves and with her. We must exert every pressure at our command until she will have returned to a state of loyalty to her own. Discipline them. Put pressure on them. What we got to do in order to protect them and elevate them, which involves respecting them. You're not going to protect no woman and elevate no woman you have no respect for.
Go ahead. That's right.
If you respect the black woman, then protect her.
That's right.
If you respect the black woman, elevate her. Hello? Much of the defection among our women. What do you mean, the defection among our women? Our women who consort with the oppressor. Our women who capitulate to the oppressor.
Right.
Our women who seek common cause with the oppressor. Much of the defection among our women stems from the fact, the opinion, right?
No, sir. Fact.
No, much of the defection among our women stems from the idea.
As you were, sir.
This is Brother Gerard, as you were, sir, X.
Yes, sir. I heard the word fact, sir.
You heard that, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
You must not be deaf no more.
I'm doing my
Who opened your ears, bro? Must have been the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Honorable Elijah Muhammad. I'll pray you to
Much of the defection among our women stems from the fact. This ain't no damn opinion, Mrs. Negro.
Right.
It's a fact that they have been cajoled, meaning bamboozled,
Yes, sir.
into following. What you as a black woman do, you have been bamboozled into doing. You think you smart. You think you this. You think you that. You are bamboozled, hoodwinked, led astray, run amok.
Come on.
Following what? The oppressor's style. Huh?
Yes, sir. That's
The oppressor's what?
style.
Style. Meaning, as a black woman, you don't have your own style.
Wow.
You'll argue because you're stupid. And you don't like no black man talking to you like I do. I get it. I wouldn't either. But I'm going to still do it because I don't care. You get on my damn nerves. You follow the oppressor's style when it comes to hair. Tell me the black woman don't follow the white man's style when it comes to hair. What color is this nigga's hair? Blonde. I said it just like our mother flipping meant to say it. What color is this nigga's hair?
Come on.
God damn it. It's blonde.
Right.
It's red. It's purple. It's green. It's every damn thing but the natural hair that God gave her.
Come on.
Dress it comes to dress. Where this nigga get booty shorts from? Where this nigga get mini skirts from? Talk back to me. Where she get tight jeans from? Where she get spandex from?
White man.
Now the damn fool is running around in pajama pants and damn slippers, house slippers. Where she get that from? The goddamn white man.
That's right.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
And clothing. These are the badges. What does a badge do? It authorizes you, right or wrong.
Yes, sir.
That's what a badge is for.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
When you wear a badge, it is to give you access.
Go ahead.
When you wear a badge, it is to justify your authority. It is to justify your membership.
See.
That's what a badge does.
See.
A badge identifies you, justifies you. These are the badges to what? Sin. These are the badges to sin and cause men to leer. Now, you know we brothers like leering. Let them tight jeans go by and we go to leer. That's leering. We'll do this in a minute.
Absolutely. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Talk black to me.
Go ahead.
That's why the messenger had to say, look, don't stare at women or watch the movements of their bodies.
Come on. You're a leader.
You're leering. And I get it.
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
That black woman body will have you leering, brother.
You leering.
Cause men to leer and behave lasciviously. You start hollering at her.
Yes, sir.
You start kicking it to her.
Yes, sir.
You start running game on her
Yes, sir.
because you're trying to run up in her.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Talk black to me.
See.
If you study the customs and traditions of Islamic countries, you will see the proper manner of dress. The black woman will not accept Islam in America, mainly because she doesn't want to dress Muslim. She does not want to do that, brother.
See.
She wants her hair out.
Yes, sir.
She wants her boobs out.
Come on.
She wants her booty out.
Yes,
She
sir.
wants her legs out. She wants her nails out.
Right.
I'm telling you.
Yes, sir. That's right.
She wants to follow the white man's style when it comes to hair, dress, and clothing.
Come on.
Islam says no.
Right.
Islam says no, you gotta be yourself.
Yes, sir.
What is your own self, black woman? Your own self is a righteous Muslim.
Come on.
It's unnatural for you not to cover your hair in public. That's not natural.
Go ahead.
You think it is,
See.
but it's not.
See.
It's not natural for you to show the fineness of your body. You think it is, but it's not.
See.
That's not the way you built internally. You are not built as a black woman internally to show how fine you built externally.
Come on.
Internally, you are built to hide that.
Come on.
But you want to flaunt that. Stupid as hell. These are the rules we must lay down. Who must lay down?
We.
Who got to lay down?
We.
We you.
Black man.
Oh, the black man got to lay it down, huh?
Yes, sir.
What that nigga got to lay down? According to Elijah, rules.
Rule.
Rules. Who we gonna lay these rules on as black men? All black women. When you talk to this sassy nigga black chick, this white man's nigga bed wench about you putting rules on her, oh, she ready to buck. Right or wrong?
That's right.
For real.
Come on.
I don't give a damn. I'm not here to be liked, bruh.
Yes, sir. See.
I mean what the hell I say, and I mean it like I say it. What the hell you want to do about it? I'll stop watching your videos. Bye.
Come on.
I won't join your temple. And you ain't never going to get a wife being like that. I done had about 19. The hell are you talking about? It's a nigga with 19 wives think I can't get number 20.
Come on. Read.
Stupid. The main reason I'm not married right now, other than the reason I gave a few months ago, is because I own property now. Did you hear what I said, Brother Gerard X?
Yes, sir. See?
I don't rent no more, I own.
Come on.
I ain't got time to be messing around with no woman and then got to divide up my property with her crazy behind. No.
Keep going.
That means I got to look longer and choose better. Now, it doesn't mean I will. I've been stupid all my life. I might be stupid again. But I'm saying to you, I'm intelligent enough to know I got to look longer, take it easy, choose better.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Because we don't need to be messing around with no property.
That's right.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Of course, it must be realized that the oppressor, now who's the oppressor?
The white man.
Okay. So it's something we need to realize about the white man when it comes to the black woman.
Yes, sir.
And it ain't only the black man that needs to realize it, she needs to realize it too.
Go ahead.
Okay. The oppressor seeks. He don't wait for it to come to him. He going after it.
Come on.
What's he going after? He seeks out our women to debase them.
Wow.
The white man is literally looking for black women
To debate.
to push down. He does that.
See?
The white man's agenda is to lower the black woman's respect, dignity, stature, status, you name it. His goal and objective is to take a black woman who is the mother of civilization and make her a pigeon, make her ratchet, make her ghetto.
Yes, sir.
That's his goal.
Oh,
And
man.
this dumbbell allows it to happen.
Yes, sir.
And your dumbbell self allows it to happen.
Come on. You falling for it.
There is no real love and affection in his heart for them or us. She but becomes the tool of his pleasure, the object of his scorn. Are you listening to me?
Yes, sir.
Message to the black man.
Come on.
The black woman. Respect and protect and elevate your woman.
Yes, sir.
Protect and elevate your woman.
Yes, sir.
This is the religion that Africans, quote unquote, I'm talking about these dirty socks, gown, and flip-flop niggas with their dreadlocks or no dreadlocks.
Yes, sir.
I'm talking about these simp sucker niggas who think they blacker than the Nation of Islam. You bootleg African sucker.
Come on.
Protect and elevate your woman. This is the religion they want us to put in our back pocket. My religion teaches me to protect the black woman.
Come on.
My religion teaches me to elevate the black woman.
That's right.
Why do I need that in my back pocket? Why is a black man or woman, mainly a black man, telling me to put a religion like that in my back pocket? Because the nigga's stupid.
That's right. Right.
Every black man in America need that religion.
Come on. That's right.
All right. Page 60. Our women have been and are still being used by the devil, the white race, ever since we were first brought here to these states as slaves. They can't go without being winked at, whistled at, yelled at, slapped, patted, kicked, driven around in the streets by your devil enemies right under your nose. Are you listening to me?
Yes, sir.
Yet you do nothing about it, nor do you even protest. Why would you? You now are the main ones whistling and patting and slapping and doing all of these things to your own woman. A black woman can't walk nowhere around us as black men without us acting stupid like dogs in heat where she's concerned. What the hell is wrong with us? You see a black woman, you want to spread her. You want to lay her down. You want to cut that. Why? You don't want a wife. You want some sex. What's wrong with you? You got a strict club culture and mentality. You see a black woman, you want her to twerk for you. You see a black woman, you want her in a thong sliding down a pole. When you see a black woman, you want her to whistle while she twerks. You want her to bounce. You want her to drop it to the floor.
Come on.
That's your idea of a black woman. Stupid niggas, man. Get on my nerves. This is the part that I wanted to read.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
You cannot control or protect your women as long as you are in the white racist false religion called Christianity. So if I have 1 million man march and 2 million niggas show up, why am I going to tell them to go back home and join the church?
Wow.
When I'm supposed to be representing the man who said we can't control our women and we cannot protect them in the religion of the church. This religion of theirs gives you no desire or power to resist them. The only way, what does only mean? How many other ways are there other than the only way?
Zero.
You sure?
Pretty much so. Yes, sir. Positive. Zero.
I'll give you one last chance. No?
I can't think of anything other than zero. Yes, sir.
Only means only,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir. There is no other way.
You got these Instagram hoes and OnlyFans hoes, right?
Yes, sir. You got
I just found out about OnlyFans last year.
Man.
I had no idea OnlyFans existed.
Yes, sir. Come on.
But see, here's the thing. When you an old corny nigga like me,
Yes,
but you work with young niggas,
yes, sir.
young niggas start putting you on game.
Come on.
So I found out about OnlyFans.
Yes, sir.
I never been on it,
Right.
but I know about it
Yes,
as
sir.
much as I could without going on it.
Yes, sir.
It's Instagram, from what they explained, it's Instagram 3.0.
Pretty much, yeah. They use it wrong, but I got you, yes, sir.
The only place and the only way to solve this problem is in the religion of Islam. Not out of it,
Come on.
in it. Not with it in your back pocket, in it.
Yes, sir.
Can't solve this problem no other way.
Come on.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. So if you respect a black woman, you need Islam.
Come on.
You got to be in favor of Islam. If you don't want Islam, you don't respect the black woman.
Go ahead.
Are you listening to me? If you don't want Islam, you won't protect the black woman.
That's right.
If you don't want Islam, you will not elevate the black woman. Because the only place the problem of the need to respect, protect, and elevate the black woman can be solved is in the religion of Islam. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. This is the way to preach Islam as taught by the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. Give it to them straight from Elijah.
Yes, sir.
The same thing the messenger writes in the books, that's what you preach from the podium. The same thing that the most honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches in his lectures, that's what you teach at the podium.
Come on.
The same things that were done when he was here to witness what you do is what the hell you do today. You don't update, you don't modify, you don't do nothing. You with the old ways from the old days, or you ain't with Elijah.
Come on.
Talk black to me. All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. Nobody interested in this newfangled experimental BS. What we had when the messenger was here was good enough for us now that he ain't here.
That's right.
Nothing needs to change. Nothing. Talk black to me. When you were worshiping Master Farad Muhammad, you were way better off.
Go ahead.
Now that you don't know who the hell you pray to, you crazy as hell. I mean, brother, we just unbelievable.
That's right.
Talking about some damn clarity. We don't worship the flesh of Master Farad Muhammad. Well, what do we worship of Master Farad Muhammad? What do we worship? Well, we worship his wisdom. You sound like a damn fool. We worship the wisdom? How do you worship wisdom?
Man, come on.
Look up the definition of the word worship
Yes, sir.
and tell me, how do you do that with respect to wisdom? How do you separate a man's wisdom from the man himself?
Go ahead.
How do you do that?
Go ahead.
Well, what happens when the man's flesh dies?
Great question. Great question.
Well, after that man's flesh dies, you don't worship that man anymore.
Come on. Right. Right.
And after that man dies, where does his wisdom go? If his wisdom was taken to the grave with him, what the hell you worshiping that type of wisdom for?
Right. Right. Yes, sir. See.
His wisdom lives on in other flesh of other men.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Duh, nigga. Duh. You won't be able to worship the wisdom of Master Farad Muhammad after he dies unless there's somebody who is still alive with that wisdom.
Go ahead. That's right. Come on. That's it.
And if you worship the wisdom, quote unquote, I'm not saying that's what you do, but I'm just saying,
Yes,
I'm just speaking functionally. If you worship the wisdom of Master Farad Muhammad while he's still alive, you will become a physical flesh and blood manifestation of that wisdom. So why will you need to worship that wisdom at all?
Come on.
Why will you need to worship it somewhere else that you can't even tell where it is? Because it's just wisdom now. It has no base.
Come on.
You can't point to where that wisdom is. You say, well, it's in my head. Well, then, God damn it, you back to flesh then.
Oh, yeah, that's right. See,
Or is your head not flesh? I mean, man, we are so silly. You done took the butter teaching of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad and turned it into margarine.
come on. That's right.
You got a margarine nation of Islam now,
Come on.
with a bunch of margarine niggas talking about they can't believe it's not butter.
Can't believe it's not butter.
I can believe it ain't butter. It ain't butter. The butter is over here with us.
Come on.
Y'all some margarine niggas over
We
there.
got parquet.
Fleischman. Young niggas don't know nothing about no damn Fleischman.
Come on.
Y'all some Fleischman parquet niggas. You can't believe it ain't butter.
Come on.
Because that Fleischman nigga you following got you believing it got to be butter. Talk black to me.
Yes, sir. See,
Fleischman sounds Jew as hell to me.
it is.
You got these damn margarine Jews in Israel
Come on.
committing genocide against butter Arabs.
Come on. That's right. That's right.
These canola oil crackers
Come on.
over there committing genocide against olive oil sand niggas.
Go ahead. Come on. That's right.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. But on the coming
Yes, sir.
of God,
Yes, sir.
a stop is put to all of the foolishness that I've been teaching about for the last hour or so.
Come on.
On the coming of God,
Yes, sir.
with a wisdom not of prophets, but of God.
Yes, sir. That's right.
A new civilization is brought into being.
Go ahead.
How do you bring a new civilization into being? You bring a new civilization into being by bringing a new thought to the minds of the people. You cause a new way of thinking. And once you are able to create a new way of thinking in the people, that people will bring into existence a new civilization.
Go ahead.
Talk black to me.
That's right.
This is what happens on the coming of God. On the coming of God, there is a people who were deemed forsaken. Why were they deemed forsaken or termed forsaken? Because they were strangers in a land not theirs
That's right.
for 400 years, serving the stranger, being afflicted by the stranger, huh? Trying a mystery God
Right.
for those 400 years, for bread, for clothing, and a home, and receiving nothing
Right.
but hard times, hunger, nakedness, and being out of doors.
Come on.
When you in a condition like that for 4 centuries, you are deemed forsaken.
Yes, sir. That's right.
You are looked at as a people that God has forsaken.
Yes, sir. That's the dead.
And that's why it is being allowed for you to be in such condition, because God won't change it. You're forsaken of God. Are you listening to me?
Come on.
A people who were reduced to a condition that they were no people at all. Are you listening?
Yes, sir.
But according to Genesis 15 and 13, it would be on the coming of God that after no relief coming to that people for those 400 years, relief would come to them by the leader of Islam,
Go ahead.
called prophet but is God.
Come on.
Talk black to me.
That's right.
On the coming of God, he gives them a new way of thinking that brings life to them after being dead for 400 years. And it brings to them a more abundance of life. Talk black to me.
That's right.
On the coming of God, you can't say this people is forsaken anymore. For as the most honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches, the change that he brings about on the few or in the lives of the few followers of his messenger, it's a change that the messenger said the white man recognizes as not being able to be brought about by any but God. Are you listening to me?
Yes, sir.
The most honorable Elijah Muhammad said the white man knows that it's God who is bringing about the change in us that Islam, as taught by him,
Come on.
brings about in us. When the white man sees us ditching his names, ditching his religion, ditching his God, and ditching his culture, and demanding some of this good earth that we can call our own, when he sees us uniting under the flag of Islam, he knows ain't nobody but God bringing that about.
Yes, sir.
He knows that God is working among us.
Come on.
Are you listening to me?
Yes, sir. See.
But you don't know that God is working among us, especially when you see the chairs empty. You don't know God is working among us.
Come on.
Some of you say you knew that God was working among us when we were hundreds of thousands strong. But the most honorable Elijah Muhammad said that there was a day coming where you could fit his followers in a taxi cab. Well, wait a minute. If a day was coming when you could fit the followers of the messenger in a taxi cab, would that indicate that God was no longer working among us? Think about that question.
Yes, sir. That's a good question.
Some would say, well, it have to be that he's no longer working among us. Those would be the people looking at the glass as 9/10 empty, instead of looking at the glass as 1/10 full. If an opposing power is able to get 9/10 of the water out of the glass, but is unable to get that last 10 out the glass,
Come on.
what does that say about his power?
Oh, you got it.
What does that say about the power that put the water in the glass?
Come on. That's right. Come on.
Evidently, the power that keeps a 10 in the glass is greater than the power that got 9/10 out the glass.
Yes, sir. Come on.
Because the power that got 9/10 out the glass was after getting rid of all the tenths in the glass,
Yes, sir.
and then getting rid of the glass itself.
Come on. That's right. See.
The most honorable Elijah Muhammad said, I told the old devil, I planted so many seeds that you'll have a hell of a time trying to get rid of them.
Come on.
You tried to get rid of the seeds that the most honorable Elijah Muhammad planted with Wallace Dean Muhammad.
That's right.
Didn't work. You tried to get rid of the seeds planted by the most honorable Elijah Muhammad with Louis Farrakhan. Didn't work.
Didn't work.
You tried to get rid of the seeds planted by the most honorable Elijah Muhammad with a litany of other leaders, other teachers, other programs, other whatevers, and it has not worked.
That's right.
Oh, you got the overwhelming majority of us. But if you were really powerful, talk black to me,
Come on.
you'd have been able to wipe us out.
Come on.
You don't have the power to wipe us out. We are like blades of grass popping up through cracks in concrete.
See.
The white man's cement ain't got the power to keep grass from growing wherever it is. The concrete will eventually crack and grass will start growing right up between the cracks.
That's right.
Are you listening to me?
Yes, sir.
You can go all over the world and find where great and magnificent urban centers were erected by great and magnificent peoples and civilizations. And if you leave it long enough, you will find that nature has overgrown it. Now you got to cut your way into it. Are you listening to me? You can't stop God. There's nothing you can do. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. You look at how few our numbers are and don't realize, why are there any numbers, period? That's what they don't realize, brother. I don't give a damn how small the numbers are. Why are there any numbers to begin with?
Come on.
The object of the most powerful civilization on this planet
Yes, sir.
was to keep the numbers to nothing.
Come on. That's right. Yes, sir.
Their object was for there to be no numbers at all.
Fact.
But yet here we stand.
Come on.
It's a testament to the power of the God that stood us. Are you listening to me?
Yes, sir.
If you some big pimping nigga, got everybody thinking you the man. Huh? And you just happen to run across one of these videos and you hear somebody at this microphone spitting fire that you used to spit with the same spirit you used to spit it when you was worth a damn. You know, nigga, that it ain't nobody but the power of Farad through Elijah that got a man standing like that.
Go ahead.
Without you,
See.
don't need you.
See.
That's a nigga believe in Elijah like you used to.
See.
Elijah don't need you, nigga.
Go ahead.
You can't stop Elijah. There's nothing you can do. All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad.
That's right.
I don't give a damn how big nobody else is. Somebody gonna love Elijah enough that you gonna hear Elijah's voice over all the other voices talking that mess. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. And even if it's just a few, you're going to see people coming to that voice. You're going to see soldiers start popping up. Talk back to me.
That's right.
Because everybody not going to the big show. It's going to always be some soldiers that's going to hear the voice of Elijah. And they're going to come and posse up with that.
Yes, sir. See.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. Everything big you see is composed of something so small you can't see it.
Wow.
You got 76 quintillion miles of universe that come from just one little atom.
See.
And if you split an atom, it'll blow everything up. Set every damn thing on fire. Burn it to a crisp.
See.
You better start respecting things, not for the size they are, but for the power they contain. All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. On the coming of God, God, is seen treading a winepress alone. He ain't treading it with no 2 million people that showed up to his 1 million call. He's seen treading a winepress alone. Are you listening to me?
Yes, sir.
His name is W.F. Muhammad.
Come on.
He came to North America by himself. Y'all ain't listening.
That's right.
He didn't bring no sheikhs. He didn't bring no mullahs. He didn't bring no scholars.
Go ahead.
He didn't bring no imams.
Come on.
He didn't even bring no Qurans.
Oh, yeah.
You ain't listening.
Go ahead.
He came by himself. And he didn't call on no imams or sheikhs or scholars or nothing to help him do nothing. He taught his own followers. And he chose one of his own followers, made his own representative, taught him, tested him, certified, bona fide, qualified him, and then he left. He bounced, he skated, he slid. Talk black to me. And he left the man he chose to be his representative. And that man brought about a turning point in the history of the black man in America and throughout the planet.
That's right.
Are you listening to me?
Yes, sir.
A lot of the problems the white man is having in Africa started with Elijah Muhammad in America.
Go ahead.
You don't realize that.
Come on.
But that's okay. I'm not losing no sleep over that. Talk black to me. I'm going to say that again. A lot of the problems that the white man is having in Africa started with Elijah Muhammad in America.
See, come on. Facts.
Facts. Elijah Muhammad lit a fire in America that some sparks fell in Africa.
Come on.
That's why when he traveled to Africa, certain leaders in Africa said, forget them niggas, stay here and teach us.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
You don't respect these temples of Islam. But the power of these temples of Islam reaches across the ocean and starts affecting other people. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. So when the white man sees and or hears a strong, fiery voice for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, he needs to contain it at any and all costs. He does not need that voice spreading nowhere. Talk black to me. He knows what will happen. So on the coming of God, I say again, on the coming of God, there is a new way of thinking introduced to the minds of black people. And that new way of thinking is to produce a new civilization, a black civilization that will push the white man's civilization out of existence and become the ruling civilization of the peoples of the earth. On the coming of God. Thank you for listening. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad.